Hey guys, so this week we were asked to define obviousness as it pertains to patent law. And through extensive research, I learned that obviousness is a part of a set that governs patent law and determines whether a rule is or not a rule, excuse me, whether a patent is patentable. And the principle was originally set in a United States Supreme Court case, Graham versus John Deere. And for an invention to be patentable, it must meet a certain set of criteria, and that criteria being patentable subject matter, must be novel, must be non-obvious, of course, and it must be useful. So it has to have some sort of utility for its users. And non-obvious means that a patent should be inventive to some degree. It should be sufficiently new, innovative, and that principle defines the guidelines on judging whether a specific patent is above the state of the art, above prior art, and it helps distinguish the patent or the specific patent from prior art. And I have here a sort of guideline that, when considering obviousness, that you have to look through to distinguish between the patent and prior art. So the framework consists of determining the scope and content of prior art. Next, you ascertain the differences between the claimed invention and prior art. 3, you resolve the level of ordinary skill in this specific art, in the pertinent art. And lastly, you consider objective indica of non-obviousness. For example, are there secondary considerations of non-obviousness that suggest a patent should be issued despite an invention seeming to be obvious? So if a patent meets all these criteria in terms of non-obviousness, then it clears that sector, but there's still the issue of novelty, utility, and patentable subject matter that you have to consider. So that concludes my report on obviousness. Please leave comments and questions.